Want to bike, run, or walk straight out your front door onto the Swamp Rabbit Trail? Let's talk about some of the best neighborhoods along the Swamp Rabbit Trail from Greenville to Travelers Rest. So here we are at our first stop at Legacy Park in the Verde development, where the Swamp Rabbit Trail actually connects here all the way from Travelers Rest. So you can take the Swamp Rabbit Trail 14 to 15 miles all the way here into town. And we're surrounded by all the shopping that you could possibly think of, from places like Costco, Sam's, Whole Foods, and hundreds of national restaurants up and down the Woodruff Road area within minutes. About 5 minutes to normal amenities, 10 minutes to downtown Greenville, and about 15-minute drive to Travelers Rest from where we're at right now. You have everything you need at your fingertips, which allows for the perfect work-life balance.
So next up, we're going to talk about Cleveland Park in downtown Greenville, and what is known as the Paperclip Loop is a fun section for cyclists and runners alike. Only steps away from Cleveland Park and the zoo, as well as even Augusta Road communities, businesses, shopping, restaurants galore there. Now, local businesses like running on Augusta Road and bike shops give it the active lifestyle vibe for sure, but living here means direct sidewalks or quick access to the trail with options for all home sizes and budgets.
So here we are at Unity Park in the Commons, which comes in at number 3. It is Greenville's newest and most popular park, and is a foodie haven with places like Methodical Coffee, GB&D, as well as Southern Side Brewing, and even the Commons Food Hall. Homes along this part of the trail range from every price point, whether you want a condo or single family, and is a social hub for cyclists, bicyclists, and even just community events as a whole. And to put it into perspective as far as distance goes, from Unity Park here in downtown Greenville to Furman University is right at about 7 miles.
Now, our next stop in Sans Souci, we're going to talk a little bit about how this meal community is being revitalized, and it is located between downtown and Furman. It does have plenty of affordable homes with lots of unique architecture when you consider that the majority of these homes were built well over a half a century ago, but they do have a couple of hot spots there on Old Buncombe, one being Velo Valet's Bike Shop, which is pretty popular, and the Day Drinkers Coffee Shop next door is a pretty cool stop if you're in the area. Now, the whole area is pretty much bikeable, walkable, and tends to be growing in popularity with the revitalization. Little insider tip, make sure if you are in the area to hit up Mike and Jeff's Barbecue for lunch, as it is a legendary stop on that side of town. Now, on our next stop, we're going to talk about the Furman University area, where the trail itself actually runs directly through campus, which is a super cool spot, allows for plenty of easy access to both the campus and downtown Travelers Rest, with a lot of great scenery along the way. With some options nearby and Green Valley Country Club, there are some luxury estates, but there's plenty of social, family-friendly community amenities nearby as well. Now, the mid-range neighborhoods like Northcliff, Poplar Forest do run straight into Trailblazer Park, which is super cool when you consider how many things take place there, whether it's movies in the park, concerts, and plenty of other events and activities as well. Now, prices do range from $300,000 to $700,000 typically. However, the general area is quite the lifestyle spot for rough runners and cyclists alike, with plenty of community amenities and activities.
And now we're at our 6th and final destination here in Travelers Rest. It's my personal favorite, with dozens of streets and subdivisions within walking distance or a extremely short bike ride to the main drag. It has a small town feel with mountain views, which so many appreciate, with a lot of different neighborhoods such as Pinestone and Tubbs Mountain, even Glenview Park. So you have a variety of price points from $300,000 to $900,000 to $1 million. Just depending on what suits you and your family needs. Now, what's so cool about living in or around downtown Travelers Rest is the walkability, not just to the Swamp Rabbit Trail, but to dozens of restaurants, breweries, taprooms, such as Coastal Crust. We have Sidewall Pizza, Tipsy Taco, Community Tap, even Swamp Rabbit Brewing, as well as a dozen or so more. You have it right here. Prisma is just down the street, as well as Trailblazer Park, which hosts all kinds of concerts, different venue items, farmers market, you name it, it's happening here in Travelers Rest. Definitely something I would highly recommend if you're not familiar but thinking about where it is you want to plant your roots here in Greenville. Take a look at Travelers Rest. It is my favorite for sure. From Verde to Travelers Rest, the Swamp Rabbit Trail has options from every price point, every phase of life, and every lifestyle. Whether you want luxury or affordability, the Swamp Rabbit Trail has a place for you.